Generally speaking, if you just analyze or try to categorize the different kinds of problems you are getting in your life, they all fall into basically three areas. One is direct control. You can directly control, like your behavior, your thinking, okay, your actions. So, but there could be some problems with our own behavior, isn't it? There could be problems with our own speech, our own actions, our own writing of emails, writing of chat messages. So, direct control. There are other problems which are of indirect control, like you are good, but your team is not performing good. Still, it's a problem. As a leader, you recognize that the team not doing its best is still a problem. So, what you are going to do is you also know that there is a problem, but it's not just you, but also the others around you who have to, work on it to come out of the problem. Then there is the other one where we have no control. War happening between two countries outside India. What we can do actually, unless you are someone in United Nations. So there is nothing anyone else can do if two countries are fighting. But remember, anything, all these topics what we are learning so far, circle of concern, no concern, or circle of influence, all these things are not the same for all the people. Not the same for all the people. For a person working in the military, any war happening in the world is some source of knowledge to understand what kind of strategies the two countries are facing, using against each other. For example, a person in politics, for him, all the news all over India or all over the world is a matter of concern. But for an engineer, for a doctor, for a teacher, for a student, all these things are of no concern. So, it all depends also on the individual, his life, his priorities in life. But knowing these things will help you how to understand them, how to look at them. So let us be very clear on this. So yeah, the types of problems are of three types: direct, indirect, and no control. But even if the problems are of these three types, direct, indirect, and no control, still your proactive approach helps you in all the three situations to take the first step. How? Type 1 problems are solved by your private victories. So it's not just this habit we are talking about, habit 1, but also habit 2, habit 3, which are coming up. So once you have these three habits, you are solving most of the direct control problems: your behavior, your skills, your knowledge, your activities, okay, your influence. Similarly, type 2 problems are solved by the public victories once you have them, like your habit number 4, habit number 5 and 6, which are coming up later, which are in the same sequence what we are learning, the correct ones. Similarly, we have got type 3 problems where, yeah, we understand already that there is no control, but they don't really let us down, because now we have the knowledge, we know how to control ourselves, we know how to influence others through habit number 4, 5 and 6. So if at all we all work, we all put our best effort, even if things are not going good, as an organization, as a society, as a person, you are still sailing through the problems, even type 3 problems, which are of on which you have no control. So there is nothing really to worry about here. But at least understanding these three, you know that in more often than not, for example, you may be ending up only in type 1 and type 2 problems. Type 3 mostly fall in, let us say, sometimes in concern, sometimes some reality. Let us say there is an earthquake, some disaster happened, or some past events which you cannot change. Fine, no problem. We need to understand how to move on. And this particular first habit, be proactive, helps you there. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. See you in the next video.